LiDAR is a lot different than the other remote sensing techniques we'll talk about in this class. With most of the remote sensing techniques we talk about, we have some input of electromagnetic radiation from the sun. So the sun is coming down, it's hitting the top of the trees or the ground, and it's bouncing up and it's being detected by some sensor in this UAS. So this was sometimes called a passive system because it's depending on the sunlight, the energy from the sunlight, the electromagnetic radiation from the sunlight to come down, bounce back, and that's what's recorded here. However, with LiDAR, and LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, what happens is the source, the energy source is actually in the platform here, in the UAS. The light is shot down to the ground and it bounces off various things and then it returns to the platform itself. So we're no longer depending on the sunlight in order to do this. We're actually supplying the light that's bouncing off the ground. We could get first returns from the top of trees or last returns from the ground, and we're able to sort all that out. And because of this, we're not as interested oftentimes in the electromagnetic response, like what's being recorded from different parts of the electromagnetic spectrum, but we're just interested in how long it takes the light to get back to the sensor. So LiDAR is often used for not collecting imagery data, but for collecting topographic data or elevation data associated with the land or structures on the land. So this is just kind of an overview of the types of things we'll cover in this class. We're going to be talking about all of these in detail, and we'll get into a lot more understanding of how these different systems work and what we can do with this sort of data.